Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Think Global podcast. I'm your host, International Seth. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, SoundCloud, and our newest platform, Spotify. You know, for the last 7 months, I've had the pleasure to interview some of the finest guests from all around the world, coming on to provide you with international experience and insight into a wide range of topics. We here at the Think Global podcast cover everything from international travels, living and teaching abroad, international business, music, and overseas basketball. All of our guests are different. Some of our guests come on the show who have traveled extensively throughout the world. I think our largest one has been 94 countries. On the other end, some of the guests that come on are really interested in international travel, but haven't embarked on their international adventures yet. So one thing remains the same here on the Think Global podcast with all of our guests, and that's a segment we have called the World Call. The World Call is when we give our guests 10 seconds to name off some of the countries that they've been to. Now, I always do it to my guests, so I thought that's only right to provide you with some understanding of the countries that I've been to. So with no further ado, International Seth is going to go on the World Call. Ready, go. Okay, UAE, Ethiopia, Italy, Spain, Greece, Lebanon, Vietnam, Brazil, Canada, Cyprus, Sudan, Scotland, Sri Lanka, Mexico, Thailand, Bulgaria, Holland, France, India, Morocco, South Africa, Mozambique, Tanzania, Egypt, Sudan. This is way harder than I thought. Maybe I shouldn't do this to my guests anymore. What about Asia? We got Vietnam, Taiwan. I think that's enough, y'all. Y'all get the point. I've been blessed and truly grateful to have traveled the entire globe. I touched down on 5 different continents. And for the most part, I've met so many fantastic people around the world. Some of them are my network, and I call them as friends and extensive family. So here on the Think Global podcast, we want to cross bridges and make people connect globally. So over the last 7 months, one thing I've learned for sure, and that's the importance of thinking global. Today, over 7 billion people around the world experience the world in a different way. Isn't it time you think global?